Jim and I are obviously big football fans, but like many mates, we support completely different clubs.
Yeah, Dave supports Liverpool, traditionally a big club, whereas I support a team outside the top six, Crystal Palace.
There are teams outside the top six?
Yeah, Dave, there's a whole other 14 clubs. You drop points to them regularly.
Why does the media never mention these teams?
You know there are teams outside the Premier League as well. What do you think the Championship is?
I thought it was wrestling.
Oh, God. Anyway, we're here today to tell you why it's always better to support a smaller club. No, smaller club.
Big club.
No, smaller. For a start, I never have to justify why I support Palace to anyone. I can always get tickets to a game, no matter who we're playing, and I can sit where I want.
That's true. Whenever I can get a ticket, I'm usually sat next to some tourists who are more concerned with selfies than set pieces. But I get to watch world-class players week in, week out.
So do I. I mean, they're on the opposition. Still counts. If you want to, you can stand all game, and we all know atmospheres are better when the fans are standing.
Oh yeah, the Kop is famous in world football for fans just sitting there quietly.
OK, well, what about midweek games? We never have to have those.
Well, what do you do on Champions League nights?
Well, I mean,
Go on, tell them.
Watch the big teams.
I thank you. But what about games you can't get to? You're never on TV.
Well then, my friend, then you get to listen through the magic of radio. You have to imagine the drama unfolding, will on your team through the sound waves.
This just in, Crystal Palace have lost again.
Oh, not again. Every week.
Shall be shown last on Match of the Day.
We sell our players to clubs like Barcelona.
Yeah, well, we sell ours to Man United, and then they come back a year later for a quarter of the price.
We even get big money for our worst players.
You're going to put Palace players up there, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Over 50 million for these two. What a deal. But you don't win any trophies.
Have you not heard of a little thing called the Zenith Data Systems Cup?
No?
Oh. Well, you don't win trophies either.
That's right.
No one ever asked me the last time Palace won a trophy. First Division champions, 1994.
What? I tell you the worst thing about supporting a big club. The expectation. It's the expectation that kills you.
You know, we don't really have that. It's actually quite fun for us. And you know, the worst thing is, if your team's really bad, you get a Netflix documentary. Is this thing even on?
OK, so maybe supporting a smaller club does have its points.
That's following a big club that wins all the time. That does sound like quite fun.
If there's one thing we can agree on, it's no good to support one of those mid-table teams.
Mid-table? Mate, that's the dream.
Yeah, well, it's not a dream. You either support the big club or
it's the promised land. I'd love to be in
There's
mid-table.
no drama
Away
in the
from the
middle,
bottom
Jim.
three.